Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Mike Zane. I'm back again with another video. Now, a few weeks ago, there was a video where I presented a list of new school rappers that I listened to, discussing some of my favorite new school rappers or whose music I really enjoy. But today, I'm going to be doing the complete opposite. Today, I'm presenting new school rappers who are trash, where I'll be discussing new school rappers who I think suck or whose music I just don't enjoy at all. Now, just a warning to y'all, this list will probably offend you and you will be triggered because some of your favorite new school rappers will be on this list. So if you do, just take this with a grain of salt, okay? And keep in mind, it's just my silly opinion, just like most of these videos are just in my opinion, so just please don't shoot me, okay? So without further ado, let's get started.
So listen up, they be screaming you can't elope off the pavement. Going in the place with the guns in our waist.
Starting with this list, G-Eazy. Now look, I don't think that G-Eazy is necessarily trash, but he just has to be one of the most boring and most mediocre ass rappers I've ever seen. You might as well have the G stands for generic, because that's all this dude is, nothing but a generic pop rapper. And every time I always see his music videos, it's always women shaking their ass in the background. Like, dog, come up with something new instead of being original. And in my opinion, this dude might as well be the epitome of what's wrong with modern day popular music. But all I'm trying to say is, G-Eazy's music is just not my cup of tea, and I sure as hell won't be listening to him that much. But anyways, moving on. Next, Tyger.
Tyger!
Yes, big soldier, Tyger. Now, much like my opinion on G-Eazy, Tyger is just so bland, unoriginal, and he just has such a generic style to his rap. The only thing this nigga really does is just make typical strip club party music, and that's it. But anyways, moving on. Next, I have Migos. Yep, that's right, I put Migos, aka the current Three Stooges, in the hip-hop game right now. Now, I never really understood what was so appealing about Migos. Like, seriously, when I listen to these niggas, it honestly irritates the fuck out of me, especially when it comes to the whole triplet flow, like how they rap like hibbly 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 boo, oogly boogly goobly boo.
I said, nigga had me in the studio one night trying to do that shit. I'm like, man, cut this shit off. What the fuck am I in here doing, nigga? I don't rap like that.
hey, Snoop hella funny. I love Uncle Snoop. But seriously, what the fuck do people see in these niggas that I don't see? I don't know if it's their whole triplet flow, which I believe they got that from Lord Infamous from 3 6 Mafia, rest in peace, or whatnot. I once even had a great conversation with a great friend of mine, so big shout out to him if he's watching this. But he once told me that Migos are the best rap group ever. And I was on the floor just crying of laughter. Migos, the best rap group ever? So you telling me that Migos are better than NWA, Wu-Tang Clan, Mobb Deep, 3 6 Mafia, Bone Thugs and Harmonies, and the list goes on and on? Like, no. Fuck to the no. Migos can't touch any of the all-time great rap groups of all time. But anyways, bottom line, I don't fuck with Migos. So let's move on. Next, Cardi B. Well, she does have some songs that are catchy as hell, but all she just does is always talking about clapping on the dick and Offset eating her out, swallowing nuts, which is very irritating for me at this point, and that's just all I have to say about her. And if you're gonna have Cardi B on this list, you might as well have Nicki Minaj. And I know, incoming butthurt Nicki stans in the comments start bashing me, calling me a fucking idiot, and how I'm delusional. But if y'all see my past videos, then y'all should know I don't give a fuck what you think. She's always rapping about the same thing, whether it comes to her pussy, her ass, and her titties, and always talks about how all these goofy bitches is her sons and she birthed them and blah, 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 blah. Like, no. Just no. But anyways, let's just move on. Next, I have Lil Yachty, Lil Yucky. Honestly, I don't give a fuck how you say it. Yeah, this dude is just so undeniably whack, whether if it comes to his annoying ass voice. And oh yeah, let's not forget on the track Peekaboo, he probably said one of the most stupidest lyrics I've ever heard.
Oh, she blow that dick like a cello.
Like, I have no words for this at all. So anyways, let's just move on. Next, I have 6ix9ine, who's now better known as Snitch 9. Yep, I'm including the Mexican rainbow head dude. All this nigga really does is just scream a lot in all of his songs. Most of the beats sound the same in all of his songs. He overuses the word nigga, kind of like the same way how Tory Lanez did on the Lady Again freestyle, which is fucking annoying. And he always uses a lot of made up words in his lyrics, which is honestly pathetic. But anyways, I don't fuck with Snitch 9. Next, I have Blueface. I really don't understand what the fuck is so appealing about Blueface. But anyways, I'll just let my boy Daylight explain to you.
He's the only rapper I ever seen that rapped 3 days ahead of the beat. He record his verse Monday, they bring the beat Friday. When he performed, Vlad, they say doors open at 6. He performed at 1 o'clock already. And then the beat come on at 8:30.
Hey, yo, I gotta admit, that nigga Daylight funny as hell. Like, I swear. But seriously, though, I can't deal with rappers who are offbeat unless if you're E40, because at least he made it entertaining. But anyways, I don't fuck with Blueface at all. Next, French Montana. Man, I've always hated this nigga's music. Now, this dude right here has to be one of the most least charismatic rappers I've ever seen. This dude has no personality, no flow, no lyrics. He always fucks up every track he's featured on. Oh, and let's not forget how he always says, which sounds like pure ass. But anyways, moving on. Next, Made in Tio, or Made in Tio. Honestly, I don't give a fuck how you say it. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this dude, but every time when this nigga raps, it sounds like he has a mouthful of spit, and that's just all I have to say. But anyways, moving on. Next, Fetty Wap. I remember just turning off the radio every time I heard Fetty Wap. Like, I would instantly turn off the radio every time I heard Fetty's music on the radio. Sure, his songs were catchy as hell, but oh my god, was his voice just the most irritating shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, seriously, like, it's just the way how he just, like, no, I can't get into that shit. I mean, sure, this nigga did had a lot of bangers for sure, but honestly, I'm just glad he fell off, because I'm sorry, his voice was just way too much for me to handle. Next, Chief Keef, or Chief Queef, however you guys say it. This man right here is pretty much responsible for why mumble rap exists today. Sir Soulja Boy was the one who set the blueprint for whack rappers, but once Chief Keef came along, he pretty much took whack rapping to a whole nother level when he introduced mumble rap. Although I'm not gonna lie, he had some songs I was fucking with, whether it was Hate Being Sober or Don't Like, but that's still no excuse because I think this dude is just pure ass water. Next, Young Thug. To me, Young Thug has to be like the shitty version of Lil Wayne. Like, seriously, this nigga says a lot of fruity shit in his lyrics, he acts pretty suspect, and a majority of the time, I can't even understand what the fuck he's saying, and when I can, it sounds like his voice is getting throat fucked, which is so fucking irritating. But anyways, moving on. Lil Coochie vert. Oh, sorry, Jacuzzi skirt. No, it's, sorry, it's Lil Uzi vert. Now, much like Young Thug, this nigga acts pretty suspect, especially when he does, like, that really weird shoulder dance, like, you know, like when you see in his videos. And all he just does is just say, yeah, ay, ooh. It's just, he's just so repetitive with that, and I just can't deal with that at all. But anyways, let's just move on. Next, Rich the Kid, or as I like to call him, Bitch the Kid. And just to think that this is the motherfucker right here who said that being lyrical is, quote, bullshit. Said to the guy who can't rap if his life depended on it. But all I'm trying to say is, this nigga is just nothing but a mediocre ass rapper who talks about getting money, pussy, and weed. And that's it. Anyways, moving on. Next, 21 Savage. Pretty much like what Gully Boy said, big shout out to him. He's definitely the slowest rapper with like 0 bars. And he probably has like the most dullest and most boring voice for a rapper. Especially the way how he raps like, like, no, just fuck out of here. But anyways, let's just keep going. Next, Kodak Black. Fucking hell, I've always hated this little shithead. Whether if it comes to his aggravating ass voice or his personality, I just cannot stand Kodak Black. Not to mention the fact that he's the little fucker who said this.
It's your boy Kodak Black from Pompano Beach, Florida, and I am the 2016 XXL freshman. I'm better than Tupac and Biggie.
And also the little fucker who disrespected Nipsey Hussle after he died by pretty much saying that he'd fuck Lauren London after he's dead. Like, seriously, this just shows that this dude is truly the scum of the earth. And anybody who's actually a fan of this dude, then you need some physical help, because this dude is such a sad excuse of a human being, and plus, his music sucks ass water. But anyways, moving on. Next, I have Little Pump, or Little Dump as I like to call him. Ugh, man, every time I listen to this little fucker, it just pisses me off, man. Like what I said in my Worst Rappers video, this dude has to be like the most repetitive rapper of all time, because he just repeats the same shit over and over. Although sometimes I think his beats are fire, but I overall just think he's a shitty ass rapper, and the fact that he has a fan base is honestly just beyond me. But anyways, let's just keep going, because I can't take this shit no more. And last and very least, Lil Xan. Do I really need to explain why Lil Xan is trash? Because it's very self-explanatory. I mean, seriously, anything this guy puts out is always gonna be trash. Because I can't even name one good song he has. Maybe, sure, you got Betrayed, but I would say like that's his most popular one, but yet it's still trash. He has boring lyrics that are very basic. He always raps about how a girl's pussy tastes like Skittles. His voice is annoying. And oh yeah, let's not forget that he's the little fucker who said this.
The boring music.
It's very funny how he says Tupac's music is boring, but after listening to his album Total Xanarchy, that album is just like the pure epitome of just listening to boring music and just bland, and it's just utter shit. Not even the features could even help the album from being total garbage. But all I'm just trying to say is Lil Xan is utter garbage. He's corny, he comes off as a complete bitch, and overall I just think he's a fucking disgrace to hip-hop. But all I'm just trying to say is fuck Lil Xan. And that's the list. I hope y'all enjoyed watching that video. Make sure y'all give this big thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like it. And please be sure to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos. I'm your boy Micah J, and peace.